Chapter 1. I'm something of a choices MC myself. The acrid smell of bad coffee fills the early morning air as, all around you, commuters hurry to catch their trains. You catch a reflection in the window of a passing train. Despite your exhausted AF, you're looking good. What are your pronouns? I've been asked to do, because I haven't done one in a very long time. Let's just see what our choices are. Okay, 1 and 2. Is this you? Alright, let's go through all the choices, shall we? I guess we're not allowed to go look at the female options. Great. Alright. Alright. Pick the hairstyle, which were all basics. Great. Love it. Let's go. Why not? Book enjoyer. Sure, why not? But even with your own workday on the horizon, your mind is locked in on one thought. I can't believe I stayed up all night finishing that book. Now what am I supposed to read on my way into work? Luckily your prayers, okay, melodramatic complaints, are answered by the bookstore inside the station. The 6:14 a.m. train to downtown will be arriving in 7 minutes. Better make this quick then. Let's see. You navigate to your favorite section, scanning titles with the practice efficiency of someone who's blown through his book budget. Oh, no, read that one, hated that one. Pretty sure the author is actively trying to torture their readers. Pixelberry? Your initial excitement fades as you find nothing new, and with time winding down, you wave over a handsome young clerk in a bow tie. Totally normal clerk. Surely he'll be helpful. Nothing strange or uncanny about him. Yeah, nothing strange. Can you help me? I just need something good to get me through the day. I'll take anything. I'm desperate. How about... He reaches for a romance novel featuring a shirtless werewolf wrestling an equally shirtless vampire. You grab his wrist. No, not that desperate. Well, why don't you tell me what kind of story speaks to you? As you imagine your perfect book, excitement makes the words come rushing out. I just want something adventurous. Getting so tired of the daily grind. Every day is train, work, train, sleep, repeat. I want epic sword fights and quests and heart-pounding missions. With every word, you imagine yourself fighting an unknown enemy. You grab a book before slashing out with your weapon. Ow! The clerk's cry of pain brings you back to reality, and as he rubs the back of his head, you shove the heavy tome back onto the shelf. We're calling them tomes now. Oops, sorry. I take it you don't get any of the excitement in your day-to-day life? Are you kidding? Aside from books, the only thing that's raised my heart rate recently is checking my bank account. The clerk studies you, his eyes wide in wonder. Well, you're the real deal, aren't you? A true bookworm? I'd say I am, but I guess I'll have to go without for a while, because everything here just isn't it. For a split second, you notice a mischievous glint in his eye, then he holds out a hand to you. Might have something you like. Can I borrow your phone for a second? You hand it over, but when he hands it back, there's a new app installed on your phone. You frown at the screen. Choices, stories you play? Isn't that, The mysterious clerk is gone, and when you lift your head, you seriously hope he didn't just stealth install a virus on your phone. I can't worry about that right now. I have a desk job to offer up my soul to. Hours later, after a grueling shift of sitting on your ass and typing away on a keyboard, you're finally home. Unfortunately, you're still not sure what to read. You sigh and drum your fingers on your coffee table board. He's let the app sit on his phone all day. Stupid bookstore guy wasting my book shopping time. Adventure awaits. Dive back into choices now. But as you grumble, a notification pops up on your phone. You selected intrigued. It's buzzing like crazy. Oh right, I forgot the weirdo installed an app on my phone. You scroll through a carousel of adventure books. Horror, novels, romance, drama. 100 chapters. Are you kidding me? I just hit the jackpot. Oh, they're talking about that one book. Let's be honest, that one book was horrible. It's not until you come across a book called Blades of Light and Shadow that you open it and begin to read. A question arises, the first question, the most important question. Who are you? Buddy, I couldn't answer that for all the diamonds in the... Suddenly the world around you starts to darken and blur. Your apartment vanishes, the laws of gravity cease to apply. Oh god, oh my god, what's happening? And as you fall through space and time, somewhere in reality your phone falls to meet the cushions of your suddenly empty couch. When your vision clears, you find yourself standing in a forest clearing, many, many miles away from your grubby apartment. All around you, people in elaborate fantasy costumes battle grotesque creatures, and you will yourself to wake up. This has to be a dream. But as you stare in shock or awe, an enormous beast, half bear, half owl, wholly terrifying, charges straight for you. What in the sweet love of... Watch out! A beautiful woman leaps between you and the creature, her hands glowing with golden light. The creature rears back, and as the woman helps you to your feet, her companions step up to challenge the beast. What the hell is going on? One minute I'm reading an app, the next I'm about to be mauled by some bear owl thing? An owl bear. They're quite dangerous, but we can handle them. I'm glad someone could, because I almost passed out. Thank you, miss? Nia. I'm John. John Book Enjoyer. A mighty squall sounds from nearby, and you turn to look at the three of other warriors fighting nearby. Hate to break up the introductions, but we could use some help here. Mal's right. Please help us, John. Even an untrained hand can make a difference. You turn to watch as Mal flips and dodges with unnatural grace, as daggers finding weak spots in the creature's hide. On second thought, I could take this one down on my own. A blue man with pointy ears and a hand that glows with arcane energy launches bolts of magic. Your arrogance is truly astounding. He's got long hair now. And a mighty green woman cleaves an axe through the air with deadly precision. Come on, boys. We've got better things to do than bicker, don't we? Wow. This isn't a dream, is it? I'm not sure what gave you the impression that it was. This is all very real. Well, where I come from, giant owlbears don't pop out of the woods and go for your throat. Your realm sounds like a very peaceful place indeed. Yeah, nothing beats the, grind of working 8 to 5. Then, going to a second job. Anyway, I'd take the owlbear. I wouldn't go that far. We live in constant fear of an entity known as the IRS. Oh, not really, but anyway. But Nia, what are you hoping I would bring to the team? Because unless the open position is bait, I'm pretty unqualified. I'm to choose your first skill. Who the hell said that? I didn't hear anything. Skills will help you conquer challenges, befriend allies, and unlock special scenes. Choose wisely. You tense up, looking all around you for the mysterious voice. Nothing happens. What was that about skills? Sorry, just had to check with management. Unfortunately, the UI you're using doesn't support the use of skills at this time. So, what, I'm just screwed? We're confident you'll come up with something. Oh, fan-frickin-tastic. I said fan-frickin... No, you know what? No freaking... No, I meant... Unfortunately, the rating of this book does not support the use of that word. Will you shut the freak up and let me think? John, owlbears are carnivorous beasts with great strength and limited intelligence. They fear fire and are easily startled. And between Mal, Tyrrell, Imtora, and I, you'll have plenty of help. And with that, you are tugged into the fray, and in no time at all the beast charges at you again. Conjure flames with Tyrrell, outmuscle it, scare it with Nia, outsmart it with Mal. Tyrrell, flames, and intellect. You recall Nia mentioning the beast's fear of fire. Tyrrell, right? Can you conjure some flames? If you're asking whether I have a spell for it, the answer is yes, but I use it only when necessary. We're fighting an owlbear. It seems pretty necessary. You dive out of the way of the owlbear, bearing down on you in just the nick of time. I'd say that's necessary. Yeah, fine. Keep it busy. As you distract the beast, Tyrrell's eyes narrow and the flames appear in his palm. Back, beast. He tosses the crackling ball at the animal's feet. It creates a wall of fire between you and the owlbear, causing it to rear back and tear. The beast turns tail and flees into the forest. Oh, that was incredible. Do you guys do stuff like that every day? More or less, yeah. You must be a warrior sent by the light to help us. Your clothes, your sudden appearance through a portal. Or he's a spy. Look at him. Cleaner than any warrior I've ever seen. I wasn't sent by anyone. I'm not a spy. This is gonna sound crazy, but I was reading an app called Choices, and suddenly you explain your situation, and as you speak, the group exchanges meaningful looks. Ace is traveling. Magic that can snatch people across realms, bears investigation. What I need is a way back. The key to the vault of Alora. It's said to bridge realms. If that's true, then the Shadow Court will be after it too. Even so, if we reach it before the Shadow Court, it might be a way home, John. It's a big if. It's not exactly like the road there is paved in sunshine and rainbows. The land rat managed to hold his own in a fight. As long as he can hold his drink, that's a good enough ally in my eyes. Well, first, you'll need proper protection. We can't have you fighting in whatever those strange garments are. She gestures to your modern clothing, and looking around, you can't help but feel a little underdressed. It's time for a diamond choice, is what it is. Yeah, unless you have a change of clothes. Why don't you try this on? And Tora retrieves an outfit from her pack, hands it over to you, and you gawk at it. How did this happen to be in my size? And Tora exchanges a confused look with the others, stumped by what you thought was a simple question. It just is. I never really thought about it before. Also, why do you have a male outfit in your backpack? Kit, never ask any of these questions when we offer up new armor. Well, far be it for me to look a gift orc in the mouth. Also, this is where you should be going, who's Kit? You'll be better protected from danger if you dress accordingly. The attire you have on would disintegrate under a single flicker of flame. Because this won't do that too. Plot armor. Let's go. Taking the armor, you step behind a tree and hurriedly change into it. You flex your arms, feeling the leather cling to your skin. Immediately, you feel more secure. A medieval chick isn't usually my style, but I have to admit this actually feels right. Like I belong here. Though I have to ask, why were you carrying extra armor anyway? As you sat off on the path to the temple, Mal leads the way, eyeing you warily over his shoulder. We brought it for a friend of ours who disappeared right when you showed up, as a matter of fact. That can't be a coincidence, right? What's your friend's name? Maybe I know them. It's... You and the party venture forth, traveling until you arrive outside a ruined temple. The ancient building looms. Wait, well, pause. How did we get here? What do you mean? We just spent 3 days walking. No, I mean, we were just talking about your friend, and then they went black, and your companions stare at you like you're speaking in tongues. You sigh. Forget it. Let's just talk, Temple. Yes, we must focus. The Temple of Valari is dangerous. There's no telling what may lie inside. As we were saying, the ancient building looms ominously before you. Some temple. It reminds me of my ex. I have to just go with that. I don't know. Cold, foreboding, and possibly lethal. Who hurt you? A lot of people. His ex, clearly. Weren't you listening? Let's get to work. I mean, she had a point. You go to the temple grounds, it's faintly illuminated by the sun reaching through the cracked ceiling. Across the courtyard, you spot a large stone golem patrolling the grounds. Oh, hey, how you doing, big guy? What is that, and why do I kinda want to hug it? I wouldn't go that far. It's a temple guardian. Hug it, and we'll have to wipe your remains off the floor. It's just one golem. Stand back and let me smash it. I say sneak past it. Who knows how strong it is, or what else lies deeper in the temple. Maybe we can offer it something, a boon of some kind to placate it. Relax, guys. I know exactly how to handle this. You're gonna go hug it, aren't you? I'll charge, sneak around the golem, flirt with it. How the hell would that work? You know what? No, I'm not even gonna, just to humor. This is one of those problems it's best to avoid. Discretion is better part of valor, or something like that. I'm glad someone sees reason. I'm taking the boring route. See if I care. Don't worry, there's never a shortage of danger for long. Following Mao's lead, you wait for the Guardian to patrol away and then sneak into the temple. This feels cool. I'm like a secret agent. Mao shoots you a suspicious look. You raise your hands. Figuratively, I swear I'm not really a spy. Sounds like something a spy would say. You progress deeper into the temple and discover a hallway flanked by large gemstones on either side. These diamonds are designed to ward the halls from intruders. There may be a trigger around here somewhere. So watch your step. But all the cobblestone looks the same. Just walk lightly, like a jewelry thief. Or like it's midnight and I'm walking to the fridge without disturbing my roommate. You say many strange words, my friend. You take one step forward and the stone under your foot immediately sinks. Clearly you're bad and you never snuck to the fridge properly. The diamond around you light up and fire magic beams at the party. You quickly duck to the ground as a hot ray of light passes over your head. What did I just say? Listen, that's not a time to victim blame. We should blame the trap and whoever built it. They're the real enemy here. I'll remember that while dodging for my life. A beam of light glances across your chest. The leather armor you're wearing absorbs the impact. Ooh, okay. Really glad I changed into this. The armor will certainly help, but it won't stop you from being incinerated. Tread cautiously. The party weaves around the beams and leaps behind rubble as they dodge rays of light. Get to the end of the hall. Adrenaline courses through you as it sinks in. This is a bona fide life or death situation. When I told that sketchy clerk I wanted adventure, I didn't mean it literally. You worm your way across the floor, hoping the gem doesn't target you again. If I die in this world, do you think I'll teleport back? Do you want to find out? Yes. No. Suddenly a gem fires a beam at you. Dodge. You leap off the floor just as the laser beam hits below you. Nice move. Let's get out of here. I had a great teacher. Their name was Piccolo. Dodge, Gohan! You dart down the hall, avoiding more laser beams as the party reunites with you out of the laser's range. Is everyone alright? Never better. You think for once one of these old ruins would have traps that don't work. You deal with this often? Fairly, and we're not done yet. You wind through the temple until you arrive at a hole. Across it is an artifact embedded in the wall. How bad is the danger this time? Like more lasers, ogres, giant man-eating spider? The party takes a few steps forward. I feel it. Miasma. Tyrell raises his hand, casting a protective barrier over the party. The power in this hole saps life from everything around him. Standing there too long and it'll drain us until we die. Weird, I don't feel anything. You look around the party and see the wariness set in, even under Tyrell's protective spell. I will ward us until we pass through. Save your magic, Tyrell. I'll protect us. Mia casts her own protective spell as you stick your hands into the miasma but feel unaffected. Your lifespan is shorter. You don't need to pay this price. Don't be so stubborn. When has he not been? I have an idea. Suddenly you take off down the hallway, unbothered by the heavy miasma in the air. Damn it, John, don't be a hero. But you're fine. You make it to the end of the hall, no sweat, and reach for the artifact. Remove it from its vessel. The miasma around the hall dissipates. Now there. That wasn't so hard. John, why would you do something so reckless? You could have been hurt. I'm resistant to the magic. I'm not sure why, but the ick in the air doesn't affect me. It must be something about the magic from your world. Or the complete lack thereof him. Still putting yourself in danger to grab the artifact was brave. Thank you. Let's not get too chummy. We should keep going. You make your way to the end of the temple, where you find a sealed-off chamber. To your surprise, your companions all sit around the room, and you hold out your hands in a gesture of pure, what the hell? Hello. Are we supposed to be finding the key of... what's their name? The key to Vault of Alara. No, we haven't forgotten it in the past 5 minutes. The key itself should be located just behind this door, but the door won't open until the sun is low on the horizon. Got it. More magic BS. So now we wait. Grab a seat. It's gonna be a while. You sit between Nia and Mtora, figuring they probably trust you more than the other two. Silence stretches. I'm bored. Can we, I don't know, play dice or something? Rush out of dice, sorry. But if you want to kill some time, how about, a fighting lesson? That's a wonderful idea, Mtora. Who knows what dangers may await John in his future? It certainly wouldn't hurt to give him some means of defending himself. Yes, especially when HR comes around, you know? Yeah, I'm interested to know what John can do. Really? I want to be cool too. You hop to your feet and curl your hands into fists, flexing your muscles. Alright, Nia's right. I could stand to learn some stuff about fighting and magic and whatnot. Teach me how to use a big-ass axe, or throw daggers, or... Not so fast, Landrun. You need to learn how to crawl before you can walk. We'll go over the basics of hand-to-hand combat. I'll make a hard hitter out of you, yeah? Or we could teach him how to fight with finesse. He's not exactly built for heavy lifting. I'll show you how to be light as a cat on your feet of yours. Why not? I'll be quick and stealthy. Sounds kind of fun. Actually, hit me. Figuratively speaking, please do not hit me. Mal chuckles and saunters in close, circling you like a cat. Suddenly his hands are on your hips from behind. For starters, you need to keep your positioning low. Bend your knees for me. You feel flustered all of a sudden, but do as Mal asks, bending your knees a bit. His hands slide up your back. Straighten up. You're supposed to be crouching, not bending over. Kind of feels like I'm doing both if he asks. Am I suffering from romance novel brain rot? Good. Now, make sure to protect that pretty face. You need to be able to block hits. Mal's hands travel to your arms where he pulls them both into position to block a blow to the head. He hums approvingly as you go over the basics of blocking hands, moving here and there on your arms and shoulders. When he's this close, you can smell the rich, warm scent of his skin. Oh my god, I do have romance novel brain rot. Not me. Make a fist for me. Yeah, perfect. Just like that. I guess I should have gone with him, Tora. As the two of you trade, very weak, close for the next few minutes, you start to feel more confident about defending yourself. Nice form. You're no brawler, but you'll be able to fend off basic threats. When you part, you feel hot under the collar. That was sexier than a simple training session had any right to be. I can't tell if I'm relieved it's over or disappointed that we're still not touching. Relieved. Okay, no more. I'm gonna have to put myself in horny jail. Well done, John. Whatever comes next, you now have a foundation to protect yourself. Hopefully there's no next. I'm really banking on that key taking me back to my world. That's the hope, but the magic that brought you to our realm felt fickle. There's no guarantee you'll return to your own realm. You might instead be transported to a new, strange world. Alright, ease up on sunshine and daisies. You're gonna scare the guy. And to be honest, hearing about magic is kind of awesome. We don't really have it where I'm from. Unless you count the witch talk girls, who charge their rose quartz pillars under the full moon. How asinine. Real magic is nowhere near as base or trivial as that. It comes with a cost. Don't tell me it like saps away like some of your life force, because that would be a huge bummer. I'm unfamiliar with the term bummer, but you did unfortunately guess correctly. As an elf, my own lifespan is significantly longer, which is why I caution Nia against... You're gonna overwhelm me with all this talk. You two, stick to simple bite-sized pieces. Oh, more than anything, I just want to know what to expect. Magic portals aren't exactly my expertise. I want pointers from Nia. I'll admit, have not seen strange magic such as what brought you to our realm, but you'll be alright. We'll ensure no agents of the Shadow Realm follow you through the portal. Yeah, you mentioned something about shadow people trying to get the key. Yeah, shadow magic corrupts all that it touches. Thankfully, most of it is kept locked away in the Shadow Realm, but some manages to slip into ours. It's all so bizarre to me. Where I'm from, we just have one realm. Or, well, that's what I thought. And yet here you are. Magic must exist in your realm on some level, or else you wouldn't be here. Yeah, we have heaven and hell. It's complicated. Then why me? I'm not some cool warrior or something. I'm just a bored 20-something with a dead-end job. Well, magic is an agent of change. Perhaps it came into your life because you desperately needed one. I need some magic then. Maybe. To be honest, I was just looking for a book and got caught up in all this. I like your explanation, though. It makes it feel important in some cosmic way. She smiles at you then takes your hands in hers, her eyes shining with determination. Gosh, she's cute. I believe it is important that you are important. Never doubt that as you go on your journey. She's so pretty and sweet. Why do I feel like I could cry just looking at her? I have to admit, the concept of a world without magic is making my head hurt. My world has caused me my fair share of headaches, too. Trust me. We're relying on our technology, electrical devices, used to accomplish pretty much everything these days. By electrical devices, you mean... Right. How to explain a smartphone to an orc? We have these little metal rectangles called phones. We use them to communicate to each other. You can read books on them, play games, store photos, portraits? We use them as navigators too. They seems needlessly complicated. Do you people not use maps? No, we have those on the phones too. No, not really. We have a little voice in our phone that tells us when to turn left. Well, I think it sounds incredibly useful, but how do all these components fit inside such a small rectangle? I'm gonna be real with you, Nam. I actually have no idea how to answer that question. Really? Mal leans against a wall with his arms folded. He's giving you an appraising look. Okay, knife to your throat. What would you say to the most redeeming quality of the weird realm you come from? None. There's not a goddamn thing redeeming in this world. Maybe cats, but I'm sure they have them in this world. What's the best part of my home? Public transportation? No. Food delivery apps? No. Central air? Maybe. If it's hot in your house or apartment, some places let you blast cold air through every room in the place. That could be achieved with magic, theoretically. Well, we have to make do with good old-fashioned electricity. No magic wind gusts for us. Yeah, wouldn't that save on electricity? Wouldn't that be nice? Money. Then where does the air come from? Outside. It's sucked in by a unit. Gets cooled off before circulating through the house. How does it get cooled off? Let me guess, you don't know how to explain this either to her? To be straight up with you, I have no idea. Mother... He skipped science class, didn't he? There's a lot of you probably right now don't know how air conditioning works either. I get it, not everybody, keeps reading and learning every day, but still. You should do that, I'm serious. Not just romance novels. Electricity seems to be the answer to all your realm's problems. It's because pretty much everything in our realm is powered by electricity. That sounds like elemental magic to me. I guess it kinda does. You sigh wistfully. You never thought you'd miss home quite as much as you do. But risking your life will do that. Don't worry, John. I'm sure you'll be returning to your realm before long. You'll have a hell of a story to tell. Though I get the sense not many people will believe you. Yeah, not so much. Where I'm from, orcs and elves don't even exist. Only humans. My condolences. Sounds boring. It is. It's not all bad. John is any indication. The humans in this world must be interesting. They're not. Listen, do you want... Don't ever send me to another world and have me describe what this world is, because they will not like you by the time they come here. Aliens included. That almost sounds like a compliment. Are you telling me you don't think I'm a spy anymore? If you were, you'd be the worst spy I've ever encountered. You're alright. This has been a strange set of events, but I'm glad we could help you anyway. Trust me, it's very much appreciated. I won't forget what you've all done for me. Plus, you have a hell of a story to tell that missing friend of yours once they resurface. I haven't even thought about that. I can't wait to tell. Sudden noise of heavy door open startles you. You turn to see... Well, alas, the door to the chamber has been opened quickly. You follow the others into a dank chamber with a pedestal at its center, and on the pedestal, the key. I thought it'd be bigger. This is it, John. Once the key is in your possession, you should be able to use it to traverse realms. You sure it's okay to take it? It seems important. The key will make its way back to us when it's no longer in use. Like a magic boomerang. Don't trouble yourself too much. We're usually up to our ears in weird magic artifacts. You approach the pedestal, feeling weirdly nervous and a little sad. Looks like my adventure is coming to an end already. You turn to look at your new frames before laying hands on the key. I'll miss you all. Good luck out there. Thank you. Our journey has been a perilous one. We'll need more than luck to make it through, but still, the sentiment is appreciated. With one final smile, you reach for the key, and suddenly, the sound of a snarling monster hits your ears, followed by thunderous footsteps. Looks like we're out of time. You better grab the key, John. We'll hold off the monsters. What? I can't just leave you. You can and you must. You can offer us no assistance in battle. We'll be all right, John. Just go quickly. Your hand shakes as you reach out and snatch the golden key off the pedestal, and then all at once... Whoa. I guess you're going to another book. An ornate hallway comes rapidly into focus, and you tumble through the portal. Then, because nothing is ever easy, you're thrown from the hallway into somewhere else. You land on your ass in a dark space that's even more cramped than the shoebox you call an apartment. Did I do it? Did I make it back to the real world? But the door to the closet you're in suddenly creaks open. You squint against the bright, opulent lights. What the hell? A ballroom? Please tell me it's rules of engagement or royal romance. You try to stagger to your feet, but a friendly-looking man hurries over and extends a hand. Oh god, it's Maxwell. Are you okay? I just heard a big thud and now, poof, here you are. And dressed for some kind of fantasy convention? Yeah, you would think. It's kind of a long story, but I'm not here on purpose. I'm almost afraid to ask this, but where exactly is here? The man gestures to a ballroom. Beautiful nobles in gorgeous gowns are sweeping across the floor as the orchestra plays. Welcome to the Cordonian Royal Palace. Diamonds. Wait for it. Yeah, chapter 2's not out yet. Anyway, today's Wednesday. This came out on Tuesday. It kind of one slipped my mind too. I've had a lot on my mind, so that's probably why it slipped my mind. But I thought I would get this done ASAP and then jump on everything that is Wednesdays. So, please remember that if you did enjoy the video, to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Other than that, leave a comment letting me know your thoughts. Basically, I decided to go with a male MC. We haven't done one in a very, very, very long time. And no, that one book that copied and literally and figuratively had similarities with the one. I forget what it was called. Yeah, no, I forget what it was called. But it mirrored and you had to save the coffee shop. And, yeah, no, anyway. I haven't played a male MC since that. And, let's be honest, I chose to do the female options because you guys typically want me to do female options, right? And I get that, figuring most of you that watch choices are females, right? So you're wanting some immersion. And we've tested this throughout the years that I've been doing this content. Typically, when I pick a male MC, you know, because I'm male myself, typically when I pick a male MC, a lot of you tune out. Like, you're like, oh no, bye, I'm going somewhere else. So I've just pretty much for the most part chose female every time because you guys just are more attentive to them. So, yeah. But I figured since this is kind of like a throwaway shits and giggles fun book that, you know, I'd figure I'd pick male, especially because I was asked to in our Discord. So, anyway, aside from that, like I said, today's Wednesday, so we've got Better Off, Wed, Face Off, and Alpha 2. Thankfully, that is all we have, unless you know, are non-VIP, and then you've got Years Apart and COP. So anyway, yeah, no, let me know your thoughts. It's okay. I mean, I get what they're gonna do. I guess in a way, they're kind of doing a refresher for all the people that they're trying to bring to this app, especially through the whole, the Woods book with Thor, right? Yeah, that one. So, pretty much I think that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to show that, hey, there's a lot of other books that we're not currently doing that, let's be honest, are significantly more successful than the current ones that they're currently doing. Let's just be honest about that for a minute. It would be nice if maybe this new company that owns them now would take it in the direction that I've hoped for years. Um, kind of like merging Bloodbound and Nightbound and bringing the universes together. You could even, continue off and go for Hero Book 2. And there's a lot of things that could be done, right? Um, Really, truly, I'm sure a lot of us, especially those of you who have uninstalled the app, and you guys pretty much are like, yeah, no, I haven't played at Choices in God knows how long. I'm sure it would be things that would interest you guys to come back. I mean, Endless Summer and Hero were connected at one point. If you remember, there was a whole little thing about that. So, yeah, no, there's a lot of things that are interconnected here, but Pixelberry never wanted to do it. We all wanted it, but they never did it. And it kind of really sucks. I don't know. They even have the potential to bring Most Wanted back. They really do. And it's something that, let's be honest, if they brought Most Wanted back, a lot of old school Choices people would tune in. Let's be honest. But yeah, no. I guess we'll see where this goes. I mean, again, I know it's for fun, but even just touching on Most Wanted, some people would be like, ooh, okay, maybe they might bring back a Most Wanted book too. Which, again, it had a lot of potential. It had a lot of potential. And I remember wanting to be on the storyboarding for it because, for many years, we sat and we plotted and planned and everything else of how that book could have gone. And it never went anywhere, unfortunately. But it is what it is. Thanks again for watching. Love your beautiful faces, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.